Outside, Walker. Pass to Green. Back to Walker. Howard setting the pick for Walker. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And Howard with the stuff.
A real alley-oop that time, partner.
The pass, Clark, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect.
Precision at its finest.
Yeah, and it all had to be perfect and in precision. That's not nearly as easy as they made it look.
Marshall passes to George. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
A good job of spotting his teammate near the basket and zipping the pass right in there.
Outside, Walker. Five to shoot. The shot no good. And it's Portland the other way. Oladipo with the ball. He's picked up by Walker. And George, here we go. And yes, sir, that one drops. George has got 7 points in the game.
And they're nearly perfect from the floor early on. 4 of their first 5 shots they've drained.
The 3. And it's DeRozan missing.
Well contested shot, and they did an excellent job of not fouling the shooter.
Defense is about effort and commitment and discipline. He's a good defender because of those things.
And he gets it to go. And that's 10 points here for George.
He's just been the man since the start of this quarter. And just a tremendous period of basketball for him.
Shot's good by Walker. And here are the Blazers. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Oladipo with a screen on Walker. And Marshall kicks to George. Clock at 6. The shot's good. Marshall making the play. And that's 12 points here for George.
Solid screen right there that freed him up for the jump shot.
You have to give credit to the Grizzlies for being right in the playoff race to the very end last season. Certainly, nobody wanted to see them in the first round.
Boy, you said it, the Grizzlies were the team that nobody wanted to see in the first round, and they showed why with a great series against the Thunder.
Well, they took the Thunder to 7 games. They actually had a 3-2 advantage in that series, but couldn't pull it off. Still a great showing for the Grizzlies as that 7th seed.
Well, quite an interesting upbringing for Victor Oladipo. His mother and father immigrated from Nigeria. They ingrained a great work ethic in their children, but his father in particular didn't really approve of his son's focus on basketball. But Victor was undeterred.
And Walker kicks to DeRozan. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
You know, the defense that time was just content to stay out of the way. I mean, no resistance at all. They let him do exactly what he wanted to right there.
Steve, no one looked too anxious to take him on.
No, you know, guys, I think that speaks to his strength and his agility. I mean, he's not a guy you want to stand in the way of as a defender. And Oladipo growing up the only son among 4 children with a strict, somewhat distant father. In a lot of ways, his coaches and teammates became a kind of second family. And he latched onto his coaches for guidance.
George double teamed. It's Oladipo on the wing. Can't hit. Great D that time from Howard. The Grizzlies trailed by 5. And the story goes that Oladipo in his sophomore year in high school broke his foot. And Clark, rather than stay home, he went to practices and ran the scoreboard, even swept the gym, I'm told.
Yeah, he said he didn't want the coaches to forget about him, Kevin. Just a true gym rat mentality, and that's part of the reason he's played as well as he has in the NBA.
Outside, Walker. He dishes it to Green. Back to Walker. Stolen by Fareed. Oh, and he's going up for the alley-oop here. And here we go with DeRozan running it up the middle. He feeds it to Walker. He kicks to Landry. Tries from the block. Banked in off the glass. Landry's got his first 2 points. Trailblazers leading by 3. Oladipo with the ball. 5 points in the game. Fade away. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Yeah, that's a low percentage shot right there.
Yeah, it sure is. I mean, he's got to be thinking out there a little better. Make the pass in that situation. Don't force a bad shot.
Pass to Marshall. Kicks it to George. Clock at 6. They need this one. He squares up and sinks it. George has got 14.
Well, I doubt that was the plan there on that trip, guys, but they did get the shot to go.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
Well, Nikola Pekovic, a battering ram style of play, but really soft hands for a big guy. I think that combination makes him one of the most effective inside scorers in the league.
So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Mirotic is checked in for Landry. Ennis comes in for Green. Gordon's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Vasquez in for Walker. You know, Steven, for Pekovic, he's not the NBA leader in points in the paint every season. He's not far off, though. A great post-up score, something you see less and less of nowadays.
And even off the ball, a great offensive rebounder and finisher. He punishes you on the inside.
The Grizzlies trailed by 5. Pass to Ennis. Out left to the wing. And it's slammed in by Howard.
That was some skill there. Nice use of the bounce pass.
Ross against Gordon. Ross kicks to Robinson. Singler outside. From the arc. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assists.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
And here's Vasquez. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Gordon kicks to Ennis. Mirotic gets the bucket.
Both teams on fire right from the opening tip.
Pedal to the throttle, Steve, just like we like it.
.52 seconds left to play here in the first. Back to Robinson. Dishes it to Single. Off target from outside. 2-for-1 chance here.
Yeah, let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
Vasquez with it. Robinson picks him up. Gordon dishes to Mirotic. Out to the wing. There's the feed to Ennis. Here's Howard. It's hauled in by Ontic. Now Robinson. There's the pass to Singler. And that one comes up a bit short.
You have to get a hand into his face because that's his range right there.
There's the buzzer, and not much scoring at all through the first quarter of play. Welcome back, everyone. We're ready to get going again as this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports continues. Players are topped off with Gatorade, hydrated, and ready to get going again as well. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Portland.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And they're getting out in transition, too, finding some easy points on the fast break.
On the floor for Portland. Nate Robinson is out there with Terrence Ross. Then there's Maurice Spates. Then it's Kyle Singler. And it's Ontic in at the 5. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, DeMar DeRozan with great size at the shooting guard position. Recently, he's looked to exploit that advantage in the post. He said, quote, "I look at guys like Kobe, and as they started to get older, they got better in the low block. I looked at it as, quote, if I get better at it now, that's going to be a benefit for me later." Guys, he's already seeing the dividends paid.
Getting close range buckets and getting to the line, Doris. That's helping his efficiency. Thanks. Outside Robinson. There's the dish to Singler. Launches a three. And that one's good. Singler's got 6.
That's pretty much been the norm for them, getting their points off assists and great ball movement.
Nice rhythm and flow for this team. Tremendous communication and alertness.
Ennis passes to Vasquez. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Ross kicks to Robinson. Ross dishes to Robinson. Here's Singler. His 3-pointers off the mark.
Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide open opportunities.
You look at how the Blazers played last year, and there was just so much motion in their offense, not just in transition, but also in the half court. I think that's in large part why they got so much better.
That is good.
And assists like that have typified their effort today. Great ball movement.
Really an example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
Nate Robinson suffered a torn ACL halfway through last season. It's been a long way back for the dynamic 5'9" Energizer, but really nice to see him back in action.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Alex Len's checked in for Mirotic. Jones comes in for Jeff Green. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Ennis. And Walker subbed in for Vasquez. Oladipo with the ball. He's picked up by Walker. George, that's a 2-pointer. And misses it off the right side of the rim. In Robinson's game, Steve, very reliant on his athleticism. You know, you kind of wonder how long it'll take for him to get close to 100%.
Well, usually for ACLs, it's about a year to play, maybe 2 years to really get back to 100%. We've seen some people do it faster. Hopefully, Robinson is in that group. We want him back as soon as possible. So exciting to watch.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
I agree. They need more energy in the post, maybe some double teaming. They've got to get their defense in gear.
Oladipo, good.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Walker the pass to Jones. And here's Gordon from outside. No luck. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And Fareed kicks to Oladipo. And it's Oladipo again missing.
What a box out there. Beautiful rebounding.
Now here's Walker. Shot on the wing. Rebounded by Fareed. Fareed's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Stolen by Len. Outside, Jones. Left side, Walker. Uncovered. Again, the miss by Walker.
Oh, that's a frustrating one there. Easy look at the hoop.
Portland moving the ball around. DeRozan again. It's George. It's Oladipo on the wing. The shot's good. Marshall making the play. 10 points for Victor Oladipo.
You know, he was smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Agreed. As long as he picks his spots, his outside shot will be hard to block, no matter who's on him.